Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you everything you need to know about tools in Roblox Studio, starting from how to get started with a tool, and then we'll go into kind of problems that you might encounter with the tool, and then we can go into customizing the tool, such as adding different parts within, and then applying scripts into the tool in different ways that you can script it. So I'm going to get started off by going to the View tab and opening up the Explorer and Properties panel. And then I'm going to go into Workspace and I'm going to insert a tool. And in the tool, I'm going to insert a part, and I'm going to name this part Handle. Because every time you make a tool in Roblox Studio, you must always have a part in your tool that is named Handle. I'm going to go ahead and customize this tool just a little bit. So, I didn't want to add another part. I want to make this part green. So kind of looks like money. We can scale it down, and whoa, why is it yeah, here we go. There we go. So I have a single dollar bill. Just sticking that up a little bit. I have a single dollar bill, and then I'm gonna go ahead and place this tool inside of starter pack. And if I play this, and we can equip our tool, and then we'll see that we have the tool that we just customized. Now, the next thing I want to go into is kind of a problem that a lot of people have whenever they make a tool. And so, normally, if I go ahead and place this tool back into my starter pack and start this up again, sometimes a lot of people will equip their tool that they just made and they'll teleport into the ground just like that, and they don't know how to fix it. And in my past videos, I've had a lot of people come to me. It's like, hey, my tool is teleporting me into the ground. What do I do? How do I fix this? And it kind of is just like a thing that happens all around. So let me explain it. What's happening here is that within the tool, sometimes whenever you make your tool and you customize it a little bit, and you place it on the base plate, you're creating a weld with the part and the base plate. As we can go inside of the weld here, and we can see that part 0 is the handle and part 1 is the base plate. And so that's why whenever I make tools, I always tend to lift them up from the ground so that the weld goes away, or I just turn join surfaces on and that problem is fixed already. But I like join surfaces. So, or what tends to happen is that whenever the handle is anchored and we play, whenever the handle is anchored, that will also allow us or cause us to do the exact same thing, except in mid air. I can't. But you could also use that as a clever way to teleport players from one place to another. If you have like some sort of game pass or just like purchase a teleporting privilege, that's, I would say, a pretty unique way of making a teleporter. Now I want to customize this a little bit more, and we're going to go into welding constraints. Now in my last video I made the little slapper glove from Slap Battlegrounds, or I forgot what the name of the game was. I don't play it much, but I just made the little slap tool, and I just made it the glove, and somebody was asking to make the handle for it. So in this case, I'm just going to use this part, what I have now, and I'm going to make a hammer, right? So here is my hammer. This is the hammer head. We can actually name this to head if we wanted to. And then I'm going to insert another part, and I'm going to scale it down, scale it up a little bit, change it brown, and move this to where I would like it. Where are you going? If I just, there we go. This looks pretty good, just right there. So we have our hammer, and now what we need to do is name this our handle, and what we're going to do, place the handle in the tool, and we're going to insert in the tool a weld constraint. And in the weld constraint, we are going to set part 0. So all we gotta do is just click on this blank space. We're gonna set part 0 to handle and then part 1 to head. It doesn't matter which order you go in, but as you can see here, there is a little green line that shows that we've connected the heads to the handle. So if we put this tool into our starter pack and we play, we equipped it, as you can see, we now have our little hammer that is all in one piece and has multiple different parts within it. Now another thing I'm going to go into that I didn't mention is the plugin called Tool Grip Editor. Now if you have 100 Robux, I would say this is probably the best thing to buy in Roblox Studio, and you can find it by going over to Home and then in the toolbox. Over here with the drop down menu, you just go to Plugins and then type in Tool Grip Editor, which, you know, as you can see, I didn't even type anything. Tool Grip Editor. And over here, this is the thing. I actually didn't know that it showed for $5. Whenever I bought it, it was 100 Robux. But actually, whenever I first got it, it was only 5 Robux, and then it was 100, and I guess now it's $5. But it looks like there's a lot of other tool grip editors, so whichever one works for you, that would be great. If you do end up downloading the one that I have, let me show you how to use it, or let me give you a little preview of what Tool Grip Editor does. So if I move my tool into Workspace, and then I click on the Tool Grip Editor, it says to select the tool, and I'm going to select my hammer here that I made, which I'll actually name Hammer. Okay. It will show us what it looks like currently with it inside of a player's hands. If I go ahead and edit the tool grip, you have your little move tool and then your rotating tool. And what you can do is that you could rotate it so that it fits the player's hand just like how you want it to. So if I wanted to hold it, if I want my player to hold it maybe from the upper handle of the sledgehammer, because that's how I tend to hold sledgehammers, I could do that, and all I gotta do is just click into empty space, and then it should be set already. So if I place this into starter pack and I go ahead and run this game, should happen. I equip the thing. As you can see, it actually is fixed in my hand, and I'm holding the sledgehammer a little bit higher up the handle. Now let's get into how to code, or some ways that you can apply scripts into your handle. And there are many different ways, and I'm going to first start off with the equipped function. So I'm going to insert a script into the hammer, and I don't know where all my tabs are going. We're just gonna decide to freak out today. But where do I even put okay, there we go. Sorry about that. In the script, we are going to type in script.parent.equipped connect function, and then make sure you have open close parentheses there, and then we press enter. And then we can type in whatever kind of function we want. Obviously the little assist is not going to help here. All I'm going to say is just print hammer in hand. I cannot spell, exclamation point. And so if we go ahead and place this hammer inside of starter pack and play this, and we go up into the view and open up our output, we can see whenever we equipped our hammer, it says hammer in hand. So following up with this, I think it would be a good idea to type in another function within the script. So I'm going to say script.parent.unequipped connect function. The unequipped thing, just like the equipped, is except whenever you unequip your tool, it will play the function, or it will print out in the output unequipped hammer. I can't, oh my god. Sorry, I'm very jittery today. So unequipped hammer, and then we go ahead and play this. We equipped it, it says hammer in hand. We unequipped it, it says unequipped hammer. So that is how you kind of access your hammer with code. Now let me do something else with the code here, and this is something that I tend to use tools for a lot, and it is the mouse. Actually, I'm not going to get into that. I already made a video about that. I'll leave a little card in the corner of the video, but I'm actually going to use the activated function, which I also do still use a lot. So if I say script.parent.activated connect function, basically what the activated event does is whenever you click the tool while equipping it, then it will play a function. And so I'm going to just say print activated. I don't know how much more creative I can get with this. Activated, because I cannot spell. So if I play and I equip my hammer and I click, as you can see, wherever I click, it is adding activated up inside of the output. But yeah, that is really all the essentials to making a tool inside of Roblox Studio. If this video has helped you, leave a like and subscribe, because I would greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to get the YouTube channel running back up again. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, just leave them in the comment, and any more suggestions for a video, also leave them down there in the comment section. I'll be honored to do anything, and then yeah, I'll see you in the next video.